Hello, trading has closed on the 14th of August 2025. We always start with our disclaimer, go over our calls, after which we make our predictions. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, which is August 15th, 2025. Remember, it's a plan. I can change my plan. I can be wrong. I'm recording this before overnight futures have opened, and trade at your own risk. Look for the pattern with the early high. That's this. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. We had an optional target 64.45, 67. That printed support right under the target. We said the most likely thing was a gap and a prompt move outside the day's range. That worked. We said as long as we dropped sharply at the open, and we should get either a rally or a straight line drop. As long as we had that, we think yesterday was a top. We got the straight line drop. We closed essentially unchanged. When we close unchanged, I just repeat my prediction. I think yesterday was a top. Just remember, trying to call tops can be dangerous. As long as this holds, I'm going to stick with it. But if it doesn't work, I'm not going to cross my fingers and hope it works. When you're trying to pick the end of a strong trend, you don't give it much leeway. It either works or it doesn't. So far, closing unchanged doesn't change a thing. During the day, MEJT said this rally was false, said this drop was false. Both have already retraced. Well, as I said, my system is if it's an unchanged close, it doesn't change anything. Just remember, we hit the day's low in the first 5 minutes, had an all-day rally and still couldn't manage a close over any of the intraday highs here. Now again, time doesn't run out until tomorrow's open. If we open up here, all is forgiven. But right now, that's a negative pattern. The day-long rally couldn't accomplish anything more than bagging and filling the gap, and I'm sticking with this call. Here's the argument which we made yesterday. No point in repeating everything, but this is all the elements we need for a top. I still want us to undercut this low for confirmation, but the advantage of calling this a top is if we rally over yesterday's high, we just chalk it up and don't risk too much money. Well, Friday's pattern has early low, which doesn't tell us where we open. Typically, it's a rally day with a final hour high, but if it's weak, more weakness should follow. The day's pattern doesn't always follow the strong rally pattern. Today's straight line drop at the open completes yesterday's pattern, should lead to an additional decline. That's the rule. When you get the straight line drop, the decline's not over. The decline doesn't always come immediately, but usually you don't have to wait too long. And things just aren't going according to plan if we don't see a further decline tomorrow. Again, I'm not giving a call for a top here too much leeway, even though I'm sticking with it. So far, the call for a top yesterday is working. I'm sticking with it. Please remember, trying to pick tops can be a dangerous game. It shouldn't be done without a reasonable stop. I mean, if we beat this by 1 cent, I don't care. But we start going up and up and up, something else is going on. And again, this pattern with the straight line drop, usually that's not the end of it. And usually you'll drop more today, but usually and always aren't the same thing. It would make me feel a lot more confident in the call if we dropped early and dropped big. And if we don't, again, just remember, picking tops can be a dangerous game. I'm going to stick with it though. It's the pattern with the early low, and that's today's call.